When All Apologies by Nirvana first came out, I don't even know how to describe what it felt like. As a guitarist, this has some really cool concepts. Writing an open string while playing around with another string right next to it. So in order to play it, you've got to tune your E string down to a D. Now, if you want to match the recording, you got to tune all your strings down a half step, and then you've got to tune your low E string down to a D flat. D flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B flat, E flat. My strings are just tuned to standard with a drop D, so D, A, D, G, B, E. But here's what's going on. First, let me show you the intro. As you see, I'm writing that low E string quite a bit. On the fifth string, we're doing this little melody. So that's 9, 10, 9, 12, 12, 10, 9 on the fifth string. Now sometimes instead of playing the ninth fret, he'll just play the low D string. It could be like this, or it could be both. You can kind of decide yourself how much you want that low D drone happening while you're playing those other notes. If you want to play it exactly like the album, well, listen to it and kind of figure out exactly when Kurt Cobain is doing it. But I say to heck with that. Play it how you want it, make it sound good. Everyone will know what you're playing. So after that first part, he goes. So that low D string again, 9, 10, 9 on the fifth string, and then 12, 12, 10, 9 on the fourth string. So that's the second little part. And then it repeats the first thing again. And then it starts off the same on the second thing, 9, 10, 9 on that fifth string. But this time you go to the third string and you go 11, 11, 9, and then 12 on the fourth string. And when you do the 11, 11, 9 on the third string, you can also play that open fourth string. You hear Kurt play those extra notes all the time. So, putting it all together, and that repeats through all of the verses of the song. And then he goes to the bridge chorus. That's where he plays this little power chord. So he's just going to play the fifth fret of the sixth string, fifth string, and fourth string. He thumbs the top string and then presses those two strings with his first finger. So. In the sun, I feel as one. In the sun, he stays there in the sun. And then he goes to an A. Married, right? And he plays that, I think, 3 times. Married, yeah, 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 yeah. And so on. So it's just that little power chord. Basically, this is a G. If you were in standard tuning, this would be a G. Or a G flat, because you're in flat tuning. But so 5, 5, 5. And just sort of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and right? And then when you get to that next chord, play a little A chord like this. And you can kind of listen to the recording, listen to whatever version you want, like the live unplugged version, which is cool, and see kind of what they do at each spot. Sometimes they just play it. Married! Sometimes they'll go like, you know, just like little dee-dee-dee-dees on that chord. And that's basically the entire song. So have fun with that song. Don't worry about playing it exactly like the recording. Just enjoy playing one of Nirvana's greatest songs and kind of Kurt Cobain's parting gift to the world.